I've clicked the wrong button there. That wasn't supposed to happen. Live dashboard. And
I see you're up to 200 subscribers.
Am I? Right, we're now going live. I've clicked the go live button. And I suppose we better click over onto the video. Hang on, what's going on here? I've clicked the wrong thing. Right, there we go. There, we are now live. Lads, lasses, people with glasses, and of course, all of those in between. My name, in case you didn't already know, is Dexter, and welcome to the Low Energy Livestream, where tonight I actually have Albert joining me again tonight.
Evening.
Thank you very much, Albert. Colin may or may not drop in. He's been invited, but we'll see. We'll see.
Probably too busy with nappies.
Yeah. That's it. It is a very busy moment in his life, so he may or may not be here. Right then. So, yes, the stream has now just caught up. We're a few seconds behind. Well, maybe it's about 30 seconds behind, I'd say. But regardless, it seems that everything is actually working at the moment. And as Paul says, we are actually on time.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So again, thank you very much, Albert, for joining us. Albert is going to assist me with doing reading some of the information out tonight. Thank you very much, Albert. Because, as per usual, I've been very, very disorganized. So, Albert is trying to corral me to an extent. So, we've got Gassy, we've got Paul, and we have Alexa in the chat. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for dropping back in. It's a pleasure to see you as per usual. And now tonight we have, I'm not going to say a jam-packed episode because it's not jam-packed. There is plenty room for more, but we do have a few good talking points, I believe. So I think we'll drop straight into this. You happy with that, Albert?
Yeah, no problem.
Champion. Right, well, first one. As for those of you that may not have seen my streams before, the first thing I always do on the Wednesday night stream is I give a shout out for places in the UK where you can go play paintball this weekend. Now, yes, I know some of you know that there is certain big games coming up, and we will get to those. But first off, Combat Zone Lincoln have a walk-on this weekend. This is Sunday the 25th. Thank you very much, Jason Kerr, for the information on this one. It is £20 green fee, £45 with standard grade paint, and £50 with tournament grade paint. Now, this is a site that I went and played earlier on this year, and it was a fantastic site. I'm really, really hoping that I can get down there and play again next year. It's a bit far for me to travel for a weekly sort of weekendy one, but it's a fantastic site, and if I lived in the area, I'd definitely be there more. Next up, there is a MagFed session at District 23, Billingham, on Saturday the 24th. Thank you very much, Michaela Fretwell, for this one. The session is running from 10 AM till 1 PM. Yes, it is only a 3-hour session, but these are mostly directed towards rental players. It is £28 in all-inclusive. That includes kit hire, paint, mags. You get Tipman TMCs as the marker of choice. Obviously, you get a set of overalls, you get a set of goggles, you get a tack vest. All of that included for £28. Now, how much paint, you may be asking, which is obviously a fair enough question. You get, I believe it is 4 mags worth of paint per game. So if you are taking your own mags for that, bear in mind these are 4 mags based off of the Tipman TMC. So I haven't used this system myself before, but I believe if you're using something like a TPX and you have more than 4 mags, they will probably, now don't quote us on it, but they will probably build you up to the same amount of paint as the 4 mags for the Tipman TMC. So I think it's a great option for to go down and play. If you're looking for somewhere you can just get out of the house for a few hours and go and shoot some fools, District 23 is a fantastic choice if you're in the area. Next, there is the Bangin' Bank Holiday game at Rednall Combat, which is Saturday the 24th. It is free entry, you just have to pay for your paint. There is also 5 martial games spanning over 3 hours. Obviously, this is something along the same sort of lines as the District 23 session, but just in a different location, and this one is outdoors. So I can't say I've played this. I can't say I've played Rednal Combat before myself, but from everything I've seen, it appears to be a very nice site. So why not one of you guys go down there? You can be a roaming reporter for us and let me know what you think. Next up, there is the BZ walk-on. Albert, would you like to give them the information for this one?
Well, you've got Edinburgh on the 25th. £20 walk-on fee, and it's £9 for a bag of paint, or I think 27 for a box.
Champion.
They do have other games at other sites, but you do have to be a BZ member to join them. But they are nearly at every site in the northeast. You've got Scotch Corner, Yarm, and Bellsteel.
Yeah.
But you do have to be a member to join them games, and they're on the 24th, not the Sunday. They're on the Saturday. Right.
Well, I'm sorry for just kind of chucking you in there, Albert. But
no problem. Right when I was taking a drink.
Yeah. Of course. You know I have perfect timing. But thank you very much for the information on that one. It is much appreciated. And also thank you very much to Dave Brook-Reed for the information on that. Well, for letting us know that one was happening. But thank you very much, Albert, for the contributions on that one as well. Next up, now Albert sent us the information on this one earlier on, so I'm going to have to go a little bit fishing for this one. But also this weekend, yes, of course, I'm finally getting around to talking about it today. Mayhem the Pacific is on this weekend. Now this game is roughly 600 plus players. There is free camping. The bar is open from Friday evening, which I know a lot of paintballers specifically like. Excellent. I'm sorry, I'm slurring. Excellent caterers to ensure your stay is refueled. There's an NXL sub air field. The UK's biggest traders, including BZ, Vulcan, Just Paintball, GI, and more to be confirmed. I nearly read out TBC there as a trader. UK's marshalling team over the years, or the UK's marshal team, have been the marshals for the past 2 years and will be there this year. I'm really struggling today. There's real toilets with brick-built showers, which is a godsend when you are at a paintball event all weekend. And if you're only in a tent or something, trying to have a shower with a bottle of water just doesn't do it right. Or baby wipes. Lots and lots of baby wipes. Games running throughout the day and night on Friday and Saturday, coupled with the big game on Sunday. There is 2 days of free to use sub air this year, featuring a cash prize tournament. Which, the idea of winning some cash at a paintball event, I must admit I do like that. There's Magfred games on a variety of the fields throughout the weekend. The most intense gunfight during Sunday's epic encounter with tanks, APCs. What's that? A monumental town. Helicopters, and is quite simply one of the most amazing paintball playing fields you will see. To see the order of the event, please click here. Obviously, there is a link in the description down below. Tickets are now on sale. Tickets from the 1st of July will be $69.99, which is a pretty damn good price for a big game nowadays, or £95 including a box of paint. Tickets purchased on the big game weekend will be an extra £5. This is to encourage people to pre-book beforehand so they can have a better idea of numbers, which I highly support. Plus, the fact that you get a slightly reduced cost if you book in advance is always a bonus as well. If you are wanting to head along, but you don't have your own plane yet, which I know some guys don't, rental equipment is an extra £10, and tickets can be purchased online if you check out the link below in the description. So, I must give a shout out for the first person to mention that on my post where I asked about games was Lauren May Searle. So thank you very much, Lauren. Thank you very much for letting us know about that one. Right. So then, moving on. I better open the different things here that I actually need open. Right, there we go. And also, Gaffs, thank you very much for dropping in. Hello there. Pleased to see you again. Martello, yes, it is indeed a very nice T-shirt. I got it out the back of a van. But yes, thank you very much, man. It was the first T-shirt that I came to when I was getting changed for. Well, I'm saying getting changed. I change my T-shirt normally. Yeah, first T-shirt I came across for doing the stream. And yeah, thanks. If anyone's interested in one of these T-shirts, I haven't put a link in the description down below, but go over onto the Paintball Mag Facebook page, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find something there to help you. And Alexa says, Albert back at it again with being silent scary most of the time. Sorry, that was being the silent scary one most of the time.
Yeah, Dex, you're lagging like a good in your mind.
Yeah, I will be. The stream will be a little bit behind. I don't know if there's anything more that I can really do about it, but the fact that it's a few seconds behind, not too bad, because then it gives us a little bit of room.
So yeah, what I mean is you've got like at the moment I've got the rare Wheel of Death.
Right. You might want to try refreshing. I don't know if it's just me, but it's coming through fine on the on my YouTube feed.
No problem.
So,
it's just maybe my end.
Yeah, it might be yours. Is anybody else having problems with lag at the moment? Gassy says he needs a Paintball magazine mug at Mayhem. I also have one of those. It's currently sitting on my desk at work. I've got to keep it on my desk because I've been told I'm not allowed to keep mugs in the canteen anymore. That's not a rule that was just limited to me. That was a rule that was limited to pretty much everyone. At least I think that was what was implied. We're told that if we didn't get them out of the canteen, they were going to be thrown out. So,
well, why? Surely that's where you should have the mugs in the canteen.
Well, no, because I don't actually get to spend all that much time in the canteen. So, and I can't drink a cup of tea fast, so I just have it on my desk at work. My boss is kind of cool like that. He doesn't mind if you have drinks at work as long as you're doing your work.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know, hours would freak if I was working and drinking it.
Yeah. Well, that's it. As long as it's only non-alcoholic stuff, my boss is pretty much fine with it. Martello says they will also be available at Mayhem, mugs, t-shirts, and assorted tat. His words, not mine. I happen to think that his stuff isn't tat. Gassy says, think we could be after a Growling Grizzlies pick on a slate. We'll talk with you about it at Mayhem. And Gassy also says, no lag problems there. Thank you very much for the information there, Gassy. And
must just be me.
Yeah, that's it. Every now and then, people may get the rolling wheel of death, but hopefully it stays clear for the most part. Right then, Chris Varney says hello, and hello there, Chris Varney. Paul said, and good evening there, Paul. In fact, have I already said hello to you, Paul? I can't remember if I have or not. Have I? Yes, I believe I have.
Yeah, you did at the beginning. Yeah, at the beginning.
Craig says he can recommend the mugs. They hold coffee and other beverages. Indeed, they do. Yes.
Have you noticed you were up to 200 subscribers?
I saw that it was at 199. I didn't realise that was up to 200.
You're now on 200.
Get in! It has taken me like 5 years of having this YouTube channel for that to happen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to by like 2025 having 400 subscribers. But no, thank you very much, guys, for getting us to 200 subscribers. I can honestly say I couldn't have done it without y'all. Oh yes, I had to say that. I just had to get that one in there. Right. So then, Albert, I believe you may know what's coming here. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where we start talking about things that have happened in paintball over the last week. And I would be remiss to not talk about the new HK Army Skull Pod.
Or the dildos.
I wasn't just going to go in it like that, but...
Well, might as well just get all it needs a battery and vibrate.
That's it, just ram it right in there. I mean, this is it. You know, I'm kind of torn on them because I can kind of see where they're going with them. And I like where they're going with it. But...
No. Why reinvent the wheel?
Well, there's no harm with reinvent the wheel or doing things slightly different. I mean, we've seen things like this before with was it the JT Slam pods? I can't remember what they were called, where JT tried to change something to make them a little bit faster and better, and unfortunately the product failed because it actually made it more complicated.
That the one where you had to have their feed?
Yes, you had to have the hopper lid that matched up with the pods. And it was a reasonably good idea in theory. It would have probably meant you wouldn't actually lose any paint, or paint loss would have been very minimal. You know, you had to shove the pods directly into the hopper. They would then jettison all the paint in. Then you pull the pod out. The pod would automatically close, and there you go.
So I'm just laughing at what Gassie's put. It took him ages to set up all these accounts to get you to 200.
Thank you very much, Gassie. Much appreciated. Now, could you have all 200 watch at the same time?
Yes, Martello. I agree with Martello 100%. They just don't even look cool.
That's it for me. It's they just don't. They could have been done a lot better. Like I said, I can kind of see what they're going for, and I can appreciate what they're going for. But to me, it just doesn't look cool. Now, I'm actually going to open up the window here. So
the crap skull. It could have been more better.
So here we go. You'll see this in a second here, I suppose. And Martello has even said, and there is a flesh color option. Yes. Now I must admit, I don't think I've seen this flesh colored option.
I'm wrong.
I wonder if I think I'm gonna click on the black one here, because that's no, there is no, you can't see the other colours from here. But there was, of course, Gassi says, Cheryl, they're talking about paintball dildos. They're assuming that the pod will go viral on Pornhub. Yeah, oh god, that's going to be the next thing, isn't it? But this is it. To me, as I said, I can just see where they're trying to go with it. But I really do think they've missed the mark. And it kind of looks like something you'd find in a goth girl's bedroom. Or goth boy's bedroom, 2019, not going to judge. But I will probably end up with a couple of these that I'll acquire as time goes by. I'm not going to go out and buy them. If somebody gives us them, then yeah, I would use them. But they're just... they could have been so much cooler.
Is that each?
$3.75 or $3.75 each. Yes, I believe it is. For a pack,
God, they want to wear a mask. That's like rubber.
For a pack of the pods, it is $17.95. But you've got to think how many people just go and buy a handful of pods. There we go. Oh no, that's a smoke option. Oh god, here it is. There we go. That is... oh god. The pink penetration pod.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, I'm sorry. No.
If the skull had been done cooler, I don't even know how I can describe it. Martello says even a pod thief will think twice. They're gonna... One redeeming factor that I did see posted somewhere was somebody saying stick googly eyes in them. Which, if somebody does that, and somebody will, That will be genius. Because
Nah, like the skull could have been way better.
yes, that's it. The skull could have been designed a lot better. Now, for playing devil's advocate, it's probably been a lot easier to print it like that than it would have been if they'd gone a lot more intricate. And I think the only way that you could have made them look cooler would have been if you'd made them more intricate.
I cannot for the life of me remember the name, but that reminds me of an Xbox game where you played this Dead Knight.
Oh god, Sir Daniel Fortescue. That's who you're playing as.
Yes.
Oh, what was the name of the game? Ladies and gentlemen, what was the name of the game where you played Sir Daniel Fortescue?
Yeah,
Was
It's his head, isn't it?
Yeah, no, because he had he had one eye. Did he have two eyes? Actually, that's it. As Martello says, it's like the infamous CS2 skull that was okay. There we go, Paul. Paul says, needs googly eyes, putting on them. Martello, right? You have to try and catch somebody. Now, this will be a shot to remember. You need to catch a player at a tournament that has googly eyes on their skull pods, and you need to catch the pod as it's being thrown in air with the googly eyes. With the googly eyes glaring as it's being launched, or if you can catch it as they bring the pod up, so that the looks like they're showing the pod what's going on around the field. If you can do that, mate, I will buy that. I will buy it and I will put it on the wall full scale. Yeah. I would have that. And James, thank you very much, James. And also, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for dropping in. James says it was medieval, which, now that you mention it, that does actually ring a bell and make perfect sense. But I believe there was 2 of those games, but I only ever played the first one, sadly. But I played the shit out of that when I was a kid.
Yeah, medieval. Yeah, that was it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was awesome. I loved that game. But yes, it's certainly not a pod that I will be rushing out to buy.
Funnily enough, they're making a new one for the PlayStation.
Yeah, it would be for the PlayStation, wouldn't it? Make it cross-platform.
Isn't he the hungry hippo?
Martello says he doesn't stage his photos. Right, but yes, that is. James says it's a PS1 game from years ago. Yes, I'm aware that it was a PS1 game from years ago, James, because I played it.
That's why I couldn't get it on. I was looking for Xbox. It was a PS1 game.
Yeah.
I remember playing it. Absolutely loving it because it had really dark humour.
Yes. Yeah, that was it. I mean, it was the fact that there was like stories in it that talked about other fallen knights as well. Because you get you get weapons or weapon upgrades or skills or something from the tombs of the other fallen knights. And one of them was a knight who had gotten so cocky that he had tried to assault an entire castle using only the spike on his helmet. And that just really tickled me years and years ago. But yes, James, PS1 game from years ago. As one of the kids said, it was at work the other day. You know, from back in the day. You know, when you were a kid. And oh my god, what is happening? Yeah. I'm gonna get him kicked off my team for that. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not that vindictive. I'm also not that old. Right. He's a good lad, apart from the fact that he keeps reminding us that I'm getting older.
He's not lying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Age, age and time does seem to be just creeping up on us. Yeah, don't know where it's all gone. Right then, I'm just trying to make sure that I've got the next post up here. Oh, right then, ladies and gentlemen. I think it is time for the big game shout out of the week. I really need to get some transitions sorted out for when I'm doing this.
Never.
Funnily enough, Martello says, can we close down the pod photo? It's disturbing him. Well, I have actually already closed it, but it's just that that there's a bit of a lag behind.
Delay.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, so I have already closed the photo by this point anyway. There we go. The photo is now gone for you. So then, ladies and gentlemen, big game.
Put it back up. People will think it's Pornhub.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I was to like tag my
Might
videos.
get more views.
I've actually been thinking that I may have to start just like putting some clickbait titles in. Did we not actually talk about this like a couple of weeks ago about the idea of putting paintball on like a porn site and just titling the videos stuff like "Man sprays huge load"?
Yeah.
I think we can make millions. It's an untapped market.
Then just have a photo, you know, that one where Colin took the barrel off and he's shooting all the paintballs in your face.
Yeah. Big bald guy sprays load all over a friend's face. All over redhead's face. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Title is done. Title is damn done. Yes, we are having that. Gonna make millions.
Especially with the anus scale logo all over it. Yeah.
Oh god, there's so many innuendos that can be like transferred over.
No, but see, come on, you can't tell me somebody in HK Army's product design did not think that looked like a dildo.
They must have. You've got to be right. I mean, they must have.
Especially with them doing a flesh-coloured one, I think it's a bit of an in-house joke, mate.
It very well. But the thing is, it's not actually a flesh-coloured one. It's a smoke-coloured one.
Smoked.
That is not smoked.
No, it's flesh.
That is smoked.
Mm-hmm.
That is
definitely.
That is definitely. Look, there is no comparison.
I've sent a link through of the front of the medieval game, and that is definitely the score.
Sir Daniel Fortescue.
Medieval 2. And it's definitely, it is. It's the skull, that's the skull on the end of the thing. All you need is to, like say, put one bobbly eye in.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, actually, you know, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. In fact, right, I'm going to what we got then. Right, so I'm actually gonna have to transfer this over onto. Can I transfer this to over here? Right then.
I wonder if PlayStation can do HK Army for copyright.
All right, I'm just gonna have to have a bit.
I think I'll get on the phone to Sony.
Right. Find us fee. Right, now where was the? Oh, I've lost the link. Right, I'm gonna have to try and quickly re-find it. Right, the skull pods. Right, and I'm just trying to find this. Right here we go. Come on. Right, that's opening up Anne's gear again. And right, we'll go for the black one again. Right. Back over onto OBS. Right, here we go then. So then, what's people's thoughts? ANS Skull Pod? Oh dear, what have I just clicked there? As long as I haven't clicked back out the cart there, I'm alright. Right, move that. So, I've changed the photo. Oh, I didn't want that one on. Oh, damn. Right, here we go. Right. ANS, HK Army, Skull Gear Pod, or Skull Pod, or whatever you want to call them, versus Sir Daniel Fortescue from Medieval. HK Army Pod, Sir Daniel Fortescue. They're the same.
Separated at birth.
Yep, separated at birth. Damn right. Right, now. What?
I know where you're coming from, where you're saying that it's like it would probably have cost them to do a better skull, but it just looks half-hearted to me, and that's what makes it look even more.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It doesn't look as good as it probably could have. Now, the problem is if they increase the design, or if they improve the design of it, it would probably it would increase the cost of it, and with an increased cost of it, you're then gonna have an increased cost to the customer, and then the customer isn't gonna buy it.
Have you noticed Gassie's post? Alien Paintball has now a new mech marker coming onto the market. Gassie, do you have a picture that you could send us or not?
Yeah, if you've got any information on that, Gassie, I'd be more than happy to talk about it. Thank you very much, though.
I know it's. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, I don't know if they've ever done ginger flesh pods. There may have been orange pods before, but I think for quite a long time, orange was pretty much banned in tournaments, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they probably haven't bothered. While we wait to see if Gassie has actually got any information on that one, I suppose we'll talk about. We'll do this week's big game shout out, which I believe I also gave a shout out to this one last week as well. But you know, it is coming up, and it's quite a good game, and I'm still hoping that I will actually get to attend it. So this week's big game shout out. What was that?
Heroes versus Villains Adventures.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Right now, the days are slightly different on this one, but again, this is a shout out from the Harrogate Mafia paintball team. This shout out is from their page, so I'm reading the write-up that they've wrote because it's a bloody good write-up. So, with only 45 days, less than that now, before game on for Skirmish Superheroes versus Villains big game, who will you be fighting for, the superheroes or the villains? It's a charity event, so a percentage of the ticket goes towards the nominated charity. The proceeds from the following all go towards the charity as well. There is also there is raffle tickets, an auction, and a cake sale. Now, I've been told, thank you very much, Dave, that where's my information for this? They are already accepting donations on behalf of the charity. Well, donations to be auctioned off for to raise money for the charity. The first donation that I'm aware of, and I'm hoping that I'll get more information on this in the future, is a Predcam Push Unite goggles. So, a very expensive mask. Could be yours for a couple of quid. You never know. But you won't find out until you get yourself down to the game and go and play. And try and buy them. Right. Site opens at 2 PM on Friday the 27th of September with free camping. Saturday the 28th, there is walk-on style games, a 2v2 with trophies, a movie night and fireworks. On-site facilities include a food stall for food and drink, Just Paintball UK for all your kit requirements, HPAC supplying both 3 and 4.5k fills. So that's champion for both you guys, for you guys that are using both Steelies and carbon tanks. There is also proper loos with hot and cold running water. There is a prize for best costume. There is GI Sports. Hang on, I've just lost me. Something popped up there. GI Sports Paintball providing paint from £26 a box, and Vulcan also supplying paint from £26 per box. The faction leaders are for the superheroes are AJ Purnell and Mike Tate. Villains, it is Colin Barlow and Liam Frith. I'm very sorry for getting your name slightly wrong last time, Liam. But those are the generals for the event. All are pretty damn well known names around the UK scenario scene. In fact, well, the UK paintball scene in general, I'd say. Ticket prices is £55 for the full weekend, £40 for Sunday only, and £10 for spectators. Remember, yes, there is a spectators fee for this one, but the money being raised for this event is going towards a charity. For the book, there is a link in the description down below if you want to go and find out more information on this. And if you're struggling for transport, there is Carpool and Hotel Share for Paintballers, which I believe is Cherie Daniels' Facebook page, and Preacher's page for propelling passionate paintballers to places of play. I believe that is 2 weeks in a row where I have managed to say that without stumbling over myself. And that is John Preacher's Facebook page, I believe. So both those guys, well, guys and girls, are... You know, they're posting these pages, they have these pages to try and help people get to events, because not everyone can drive, but may still have a passion for the game. And that sounds like my wife dropping stuff. Right.
Dex, I've sent you a photo or something that you'll like.
Right.
Facebook. A Kentucky long rifle.
Yes.
Phantom based. First strike ready.
Fantastic. I'll get onto that in just a sec. I also got to say thank you very much to Paul, because he did also send us the link, but unfortunately at the point that he sent us it, I haven't actually had a chance for to open it yet. So I will open it.
Well, I've actually sent you the photos, so you don't have to open the link.
Ah, fantastic! Thank you very much. I'll open that up, and I will of course have a look, and I'll open it up and I'll show you all on stream as well. The final.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, final thing on superheroes versus villains. We do have a list of paint prices here. GI Sports are selling GI Custom at £26 a box, 3-star at £30, 4-star at £31, and Winter at £35 for all you Magfred guys. Vulcan are selling their Fate at £26, Redemption Pro at £31, and Graffiti is pre-order only at £37. So again, for you Magfred guys out there. Now, if there's a selection of Magfred players going along, I realise that you guys don't generally shoot that much, so you can probably split that £37 between however many of you is going and share the box between you. Other than that though, you may, and again it's a very big may, you may be able to to negotiate and buy a part box, or buy a couple of bags or something like that. And Gassy says, fancy dress is encouraged at superheroes. Thank you very much for that, Gassy. It's superheroes, you know, it's not, it doesn't seem, from everything I've been told, because I haven't attended, although I plan to, it does seem that it's just a big fun game. It's not meant to be serious. It's for to try and raise money for a charity, so go down there, have a laugh. Don't take it too serious, but have a good time.
I thought Gassy always played in fancy dress.
Ooh. Gassy says he sent us a message on Facebook with some more details, but there is no pics. Right? Thank you very much, Gassy. I will check that out in just a moment. It can be
I've actually sorry. Oh, no. I've actually got it here. So while let me know when you want to. When you're doing all that malarkey to get the pictures up, and I'll read it off.
No problem. I've actually just closed down the page that I needed open there. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Albert.
Right. So this is Jack Rice's page. It's the Alien Paintball Owners new mechanical marker based on a morph valve, but it is in a cartridge form. So the entire guts can slide out from the front or back. So there's no, servicing is really easy.
Right.
Basically, all you have to do is lube the reg and the hammer, and that's it.
Yeah.
But if you are a person who likes to take all the bolt out and take the gun apart, you can. It's a very easy
Mm-hmm.
process. It also has a selective air system called SAW,
Right.
which allows the gun to be either electromechanical or pump.
Right.
Um, was it? So you basically you don't need it. It is just yeah. The trigger system is something he's been working on for about the last 5 years.
Right.
And was it had to write 2 seconds. I'm busy. It's really long winded and there's a lot of stuff
Mm.
that's just him garbling on. So I'm basically
No
just
problem.
cutting through it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just pick up the fine points.
Yeah. The new air delivery system to
Mm-hmm.
the rammer and a new grip design.
Yeah.
Morph is easily removed, accessible with the hammer and a unique trigger
Mm-hmm.
system, mechanical.
Yeah.
It'll be built in small batches in the USA, introducing in the end of August.
Cool.
So it doesn't say much about this saw, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just basically it's a new selective air system called saw.
Right.
This gun is so this gun can easily become electro, mechanical, or pump.
Well, this is
Which is
something.
not to say it is converted. Is each gun is different. You just use the frame. All right, sounds interesting. Especially
Yeah.
this morph valve. Said it's based off a morph valve, but in cartridge form.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing that all the internals must come out in one go. So
Yeah.
is it like so? Basically, you buy whole new internals if you want it to be mechanical, pump, or electro. So you've just got the same body.
Yeah.
I could be reading into this wrong, but that's what it sounds like. You have the same body, but you
Yeah.
buy the different internals.
Surely it can't be that. I'm interested to see what this works out like, and
I say that
yeah,
it's what he's putting here. It's based on a morph valve,
yeah,
but it's in cartridge form.
yeah. But
So the
how?
guts,
Mhm.
so the guts can slide out from the front or back.
Right.
Still, there is no need to service the gun except to lube the reg and hammer at the start of the season, and
Mm.
that's it, service over. But if you like taking your gun apart, cleaning the bolt, and you're good,
Hmm.
this gun is also has a really different and very cool grip frame. It
Yeah.
has a selective air system that we're calling SAW. This gun is easily become electro, mechanical, or pump, which is
Mm.
not to say it is converted. Each gun is different,
Yeah.
and for now we are introducing the mechanical version only.
Right. So it sounds like further down the line, there'll be different. Well, it's basically going to be
Ounces.
different markers. It's not that it's actually going to
Yeah.
be different gun. It's the.
It just as he says here that this a new selective air system,
Mm.
which easy allows this gun to become electro or pump.
Yeah.
So
Strange.
I don't know. Hmm?
Mm.
Be interesting to see when it comes out. It's just a
Yeah.
shame there's no four. But obviously, this must be the guy. This Jack Rice must be the guy who's actually developing it.
Yeah.
So, but
It's
in small
yeah.
batches in the USA.
Mm. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens with it. I mean, if it
All in
does
the
pick off,
USA, full
yeah,
aluminium systems.
if it does pick up, then or it does pick up more, and people like it, people start buying it, then I would hope that there would be the option for the buy in the UK.
Uh,
Or
but didn't Alien used to do a lot of guns, didn't they?
yeah, but I don't think they were ever massively popular over here. Um,
No, not over here. I
mm,
don't honestly think I've seen actually use an alien gun in.
I believe there were. I think Sid Sidgwick had one at one point, and I
I'm not
don't.
saying no one has.
Mm,
I honestly, to my recollection, I cannot honestly remember. You know, if you saw someone unusual, oh, what's that, mate?
yeah,
Oh, it's an alien.
yeah.
I've heard of them. I've
Mm,
seen photos of them. But I
Yeah,
don't honestly and I can't remember seeing one actually on the field.
yeah. Well, that's it. I can't remember ever seeing one on field, but I'm pretty sure it was an alien that Sid had at NSPA, and I'll be nice and say that it wasn't the most reliable marker. Now I may be wrong on that. It may have not been. It may have not been an alien, but I'm fairly confident that it was, and it wasn't the most reliable of marker. But that was a long time ago now. Now I'm very interested to see what they're doing now and what they're producing now, because obviously things can change, and just because a company, because I saw one dodgy product doesn't mean that all of their products are dodgy. So I'm definitely interested to see what they're like now. I'm just gonna pop this chat out because for some reason it seems like I don't know if the comment section has crashed or if we're just not getting any comments. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting any
I know
comments.
I think we're down to 4 viewers. I know that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Right,
Yep.
but yeah, guys, if you can, please feel free. If you're up for it, please share the stream out. We're now down to 3. Please share the stream out. It helps my channel grow a little bit, and more people can see my sense of what is cool and what isn't cool in paintball. I'm kind of wondering if like the other 3 people that were in the stream earlier on are actually representatives of HK, and they're now not happy with what I was saying.
That'll be funny. Have you had a chance to have a look at them photos?
Yeah, I've actually got one of them up now, and I'll just swap over onto the share screen. So share screen, ladies and gentlemen, Kentucky Long Rifle. Now, I'm guessing this must be it's got to be a breech barrel look from what I can see here. It must be a breech barrel sorry, not a breech barrel, but an open breech chamber load. It's a bit unfortunate that you can't really get a good close-up look at it. Or at least
There
not
is
from...
a gap there. Look, I think what it is yeah, it's it's a single shot. There is you can see a first strike shaped cut.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
looking at some of the photos, that actually kind of looks like the bolt of a Phantom anyway. So I'm kind of wondering if they've literally just cut that section of the top of the body out, so that when you cock it back, you can then slot the first strike straight in, and then cock it forward again, and it'll fire, as opposed to down the breech, feeding down the barrel. But that is nice work.
Does say that it's Phantom based.
Well, that's it. It does. It definitely looks like It looks like there's a little sort of... I don't know. I don't even know if it's an Allen. I don't think it's an Allen key on the side of a Phantom, or on the side of a Phantom bolt, and that kind of looks like that. But yeah, that's pretty damn cool. I'm actually just wondering. Right. So I'm totally wrong on the alien at on Sid's alien. It wasn't actually an alien. The one I'm thinking of was actually a Vanguard Creed.
Yeah, the gassy said it exploded on.
Yeah. I'm also aware of that one. I just had the marker wrong. But I'm pretty sure there was somebody. It may have been Sid, because I know that Sid for a long time, and possibly still is. He was a bit of a gun hole. He
Still is.
Yeah, that's it. Sid had a bit of a habit of buying and selling and trading, and very regular. And now I can remember seeing an alien in person. Now that's a clip that can be taken out. I remember seeing an alien in person at one point, but I don't think I've ever seen one on field. So anywho, I think we'll go back over onto the main screen, and there we go. So Gassy says,
breach.
What was that, sir?
I've sent you a better photo of the breach.
Ah, fantastic. Ah, yes. Yeah. That's basically what they have done. Yeah, it is. It's
Yep.
like an Allen key on the side, or it's an Allen nut. I don't really know what you'd call it, but that does look to be what that is on the side there. Right, I'll go back over onto the share screen, and there you go, then, ladies and gents. Now, I'm kind of curious. Is there any photos showing the underside of the barrel? Like, have they swapped out the plunger for an extended valve key?
2 seconds. I've got a photo of the underneath of the gun, but not the.
Yes. I'm curious if they have got a plunger on, and if they have, I wouldn't be surprised if they've put in an extended valve key as a plunger, because that is a massive barrel to try and adjust the velocity on.
So that looks like the actual cocking mechanism is just a wire underneath. So the actual flintlock bit is just for show, which is a shame. That would have been good if you actually cocked that back. But it looks like he's got a. It looks like he might have 2 triggers, and one cocks the gun while the other one fires it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you've got more photos, then I'm more than happy to have a look.
I've sent you.
Right, champion. I'm not a huge fan of having the wire through the bottom, but I realise obviously you kind of need the space. You can't really see fantastic on there, but yeah, I wonder how he's done that. If it doesn't.
So to cock the gun, I replaced the standard wood ram rod with a steel rounded stock. I welded an adapter onto the end to the phantom cock inside the stock. On the external, I made up a short cocking knob, which was drilled and tapered and connects to the rod when you start. And then I wanted to cock the gun with the hammer, but there was no space to put in the linkage. So he wanted to cock it via the hammer, but he couldn't work that bit out. So basically, it's basically he just next to the actual trigger, there's the rod sits behind the trigger, so you pull the trigger to cock it and pull the trigger again to fire it.
Right.
Which is a strange one, by the looks of it. Or it's a second. No, it's a second piece of metal. Yeah, so you pull one piece of metal, cocks it, then the second one fires.
Yeah, well that's it, because of the phantom cocking mechanism. Just like the tracer or any other nil spot clone, you'd have to cock back, cock forward, and it must be done, like you said, through like a secondary trigger. So you'll have to pull the trigger back, load your round in, push it forward, load another round in, and then pull the secondary trigger to actually fire your one shot, which I suppose is a lot simpler than the original Kentucky rifle, but yeah.
It'd still be good if somebody come up to you and said, "Oh, like, what did you shoot me with?"
Yeah.
Kentucky long rifle.
Yeah, but that is a bloody cool sniper rifle, really, then, isn't it? The thing is,
oh yeah,
it's. Do you not think it's a complete role reversal of historical stuff? One sec, I'll just we've got. Paul says there are better there's better picks in the M. Carter Brown build thread.
Yes, that's what I've sent him.
Yeah, that's I think what Albert's pulling from. Also, Barker, good evening there, Barker. Thank you very much for dropping in. He says, loving the man-sized jug. I like a man with a big jug. Well,
he's got 2 big
I've got
jugs.
a set. Right, and I had to take my time drinking there in case I then chucked it all over myself. But yeah, do you not think it's a bit like a role reversal of historical weapons? You know, we've already had a kind of an arms race, so that we are at the moment we have some very very advanced, amazing, technically advanced paintball equipment out there on the market that can't shoot that far, but then we've got some guy that's built a Kentucky rifle that can outshoot all like most normal markers. It's supposed to be the other way around. Yeah, I've got to say, like, I'd love to have a go of that thing. But yeah, that is pretty cool.
20-inch barrel on it. My goodness.
Yeah. That's. I wonder.
Said he picked up a CVA build your own Kentucky rifle off eBay.
Right.
So
yeah, that's got to be
I'm
America,
guessing,
hasn't it?
oh yeah, build your own Kentucky rifle.
Yeah.
Definitely not in this country. That's.
Good evening, Nick. Thank you very much for dropping in. Yeah, that's. Although, so we're saying that, there is actually some countries where, even though it's illegal to have firearms, it's perfectly legal to own black powder rifles, because they're deemed as being that prehistoric, effectively, that they're just not considered a threat.
Saying that all of the actual parts that should be are actual brass. So you've got the rear of the gun, the hilt, that is actual brass. So is the finger guard. I mean, even down to the studs run along the side.
Yeah.
And yes, the Allen key is underneath where the cock and rod, not the thingy. Oh, what do you call
the
it?
Plunger.
The rod for the yeah. That's where he keeps the Allen key.
You'd have to. There'd have to be like a special custom rod under there for like a valve key would have to be a custom one under there for that sort of length of barrel, unless
definitely.
I mean, I know my open class Phantom. I know when that belonged to Tib, he just used a long screwdriver, but he would actually take the barrel off, quickly adjust it with the screwdriver, then put the barrel back on and take a shot. But that was a relatively easy one to do. You once you took the barrel off, you could even turn the pump handle out the way and you get direct access very easily into the breech. But with that thing, that's a huge barrel. I don't say that very often.
I think I've actually might have found a YouTube video of it being fired.
All right. Well, if you want to send us the link over that'd be pretty cool. Right.
It's very short, and it's just him basically showing you the gun.
Right. Yeah, if it's just a show-off video, then I won't play that.
Yeah, he's not actually shooting it. Yeah, it's just basically it's less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's just he's got the gun in his hand and he's running the gun, his phone down the gun.
But mind, I am interested in seeing that. So if you send us a link to it, I will share that on my Facebook page, because when people make custom gear, I appreciate that, and I want other people to. I want people to appreciate cool custom gear as well. I want people to see that, and I want people to have a go at doing it themselves. But that's awesome. But also, I must say thank you very much, Paul, for sending us the information on that before, even before Albert got to it. But I'm sorry that I didn't have a chance to check it out properly before the stream. But that's really cool. It's the sort of thing that I would definitely love a go of. Yeah. Right. So while Albert's busy sending us that link over, what I want to give a shout out to, Battle Gear. Was it battlegearuk.com? Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone is interested, Battle Gear UK currently have the new Umarex Smith & Wesson M&P, which is a 43 cal pistol from Umarex, up for pre-order at £50. They predict that the retail price will be $199.95, and it's expected to be shipping in October and November, or October/November. I'll just click over onto the share screen here, and we can go through this kind of together. So, yep, I don't, I'm saying that. I don't actually know if there's any more information. But yeah, look. So if you're into your 43 cal stuff, if you're into your milsim, this is one that I know a lot of guys out there might like. Now, shall we go through the description together? I think we shall. Be one of the first to own the Umarex Smith & Wesson M&P T 43 cal T4E pistol, which is training for engagement, I believe. Pistol with a refundable deposit of just £50. Anticipated retail price upon release is $199.95. The remaining balance of $149.95 is payable when the marker becomes available. I'm actually not going to go through everything. You get the gist. But yeah, I'm gonna save my reading, the majority of my reading to other people for when I've got a kid in the crib. But the highlights, it is a 43 cal pistol, which is 11.1 millimeter. Rubber ball, pepper shot / paintball. Please nobody. I know that this is just the information that has probably been taken off of Umarex's website, but please nobody shoot pepper ball. It's not a good idea and won't do UK paintball any good. They run on CO2. Has a mag capacity of 8 shots. Energy is 4 to 5 joules, which is going to be probably quite a. It might be over 280 feet per second, but again, 50 cal fires. I think the 50 cal pistol that I've got is the 7 joule version, I believe, and that fires at like I think 350 feet per second, and that's still well below the legal limit for what that is. So I believe the PPQ fires at around about 400 feet per second, but again, that's a much smaller ball. Both of them, as far as I'm aware, are well below the UK legal limit. For the ball size, that's something I do need to specify. Length 7 inches and it's 180 millimeters. Weight 1.2 pounds. And the function is semi/safe. Package includes 1 pistol, 1 mag, 1 hard case, and 3 interchangeable grip sizes for small, medium, and large. That's kind of cool. Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gents. The Smith & Wesson, not Smith & Weston. I must stop saying that. Smith & Wesson M&P Umarex pistol. So if you're interested in that, there is a link in the description down below if anyone wants to go check it out. Right, now we'll go back over onto the main screen. There we go. Right, now, Albert, I know that you're not a huge fan of MagFed, so the MagFed conversation is now done.
So I was just trying to find some more photos of that Kentucky long rifle,
Right.
but I can't find them.
Yeah.
No, basically I've sent you everything that I can.
Yeah.
I've sent you that link.
The YouTube link.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So yeah, I think at the moment that is pretty much all that we have to talk about today. We talked about paint prices for Heroes vs Villains. Talked about the Heroes vs Villains game itself. The HK skull pods, yes. Yes, as nearly everyone I have seen has talked about, they do look like dildos. Specifically goth dildos.
That smoke-coloured one's wrong.
Yeah, it is.
It's just wrong.
You know?
I'm sure they did it as a joke.
Yeah.
They must have done.
That is not smoke coloured. I'm saying now, it is definitely not smoke coloured. But yes, for when you want a little something spooky inside your pack.
Oh, no.
Yes. Goes in face first. Right.
Yeah, that as well, yeah. Oh, God.
But please, anyone that buys one of those skull pods, please, dear God, put googly eyes in them.
I tell you what, if they weren't bloody so expensive, I would buy one just with googly eyes on it, just to like.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like
Oh,
no, for some, like I'm a tight ass. I know I am. But for something that,
uh-huh.
what's the one thing that you lose the most of on a paintball field?
Pods.
It's either pods or your
Allen
squeegee
keys.
for your barrel.
Yeah, actually, yes, fluffies. Fluffies, they
Fluff.
always go walkabouts.
Yeah.
It's the amount of fluffies that I haven't
So
had to buy.
it's just something I don't buy. Like not expensive,
No.
because I know for a fact I'm going to lose it. So I have had a die luckily, right? One,
A
but that
die
was because
lock
it was
lid.
a die luckily
Yeah.
because it was given to me. And that was just to nick the lid off it to put it on a 50 round
Yes.
copper.
Yeah. I did the same thing myself.
But no, sorry. So what would the price of them be in English money? You're talking about £4, possibly £5 a pop.
No, not exactly. I think at the minute the exchange rate isn't that good. So you're looking at, I believe they'll probably be about 350 per pod. But if you buy a set of them, you'll probably get a set for about £16 a set, I think. And I think you get 6 pods per set.
At
So
the moment, it is 82 pence to the pound.
right. So you'll probably be looking at
82 pence to the dollar, sorry.
yeah, 82 pence to the dollar. So they were 3.75 a piece. So you're probably looking at about £3 a pod. So you're probably looking at maybe, if you're lucky, £15 for a set of 6. But that's if you go exact exchange rates. That's not accounting for things like shipping them over and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, how much did I pay for my last set of pods? I think it was I think I got 4 for a £5.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna bring them up again while I'm talking about them.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So we're talking about it. I'm bringing them back up on the screen. If this will actually load, that is.
You'll get demonetized. They'll be thinking you put porn on on your YouTube.
It's all right, mate. I'm not monetized in the first place.
I don't know that. I just thought it to be good.
Yeah. Right then. So
I know someone would talk the LV2 rumors. Do you reckon it's just a wind up?
yeah, I reckon that the rumors of the LV2 are that's all they are, mate. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think that was I don't think there's any chance of it anytime soon. At least I don't think so. Anyway, there we go.
I should think you should set a rumor up and make.
Yes. Well,
Can,
do you think we're
can you
gonna?
remember the
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one that was photoshopped? It was an ego.
Yes. I
That was
think we need to like post that up again. I think we should start a rumor going that Eclipse are making a pump, and we'll post the photo of that one up, and hopefully people will play along.
It's like that photo I have of me wearing a pair of angel eyes. I love putting them
Yes.
on an American site, and they're all like, "Oh, where did you buy them from? I want a pair." You don't realize it was a prototype that was never brought into production.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I think the Hidden Hedgehog seems to like doing that as well. Every now and then he posts photos up of him wearing his, for, like this, and he gets the same reaction.
And H from HK Army, he does it as well. Or
Yes,
Mr. H is he called?
Yeah, there was what was it? They did a video where somebody was wearing some and got out of a car for to go and play or something like that, and they were wearing some, and people were losing their shit thinking that HK were releasing them. It's like those masks. I can't see those masks coming out anytime soon.
Nah.
No.
I can't.
So I'm just kind of wondering here. I'm not sure if the streams. I think the stream might have actually crashed. Bollocks. It's probably because I've got too many things open.
Yeah, basically, I don't know if I've got audio, but you're definitely just
Yeah.
froze.
I'm not sure if I've moved there or.
Yeah, I've just done. Oh,
Hmm? Anyhow, it'll catch up in its own time.
it's now on to the dildo pod.
Yes. Awesome. It does. That's what it looks like. I'm really really sorry, but that's exactly what it looks like.
I still think that bottom mouth bit would stop that thing from coming out of a pack.
I think it might make it more awkward for getting into a pack, you know.
Because it's definitely it's like, if you know what I mean, like the skulls drop slightly if they had it
Yes.
lifted up a bit more, and because the teeth area, I reckon would catch either going in or coming out.
I think it'll be more going in than coming out. Because you got to think it's going to have weight on it and stuff for pulling it out. But getting it out, I think, is going to be a. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit. Or getting it back into your pack will be a nightmare. These, I don't think, have been designed with thinking of like Woods ballers in mind, really. I believe it was Richie said that he thinks they've been designed with like aglets in mind.
What?
Aglets. You know, kids that everything's got to be so ag and they've got to have all the cool stuff and. You know, yeah. I'm kind of inclined to agree with them. I don't think these have been designed with sort of your more mature paintballers in mind. Well, like I said earlier on, I can kind of see what they were going for, and I can appreciate what they were going for, but I think it's fallen short of the mark. Yeah.
What gets me is the photo that you've got up. It even looks textured, like it looks like skin.
There
like
is
around
that
the
is
thing. It makes it look even more like a bloody dildo.
yeah.
It
That
looks
is
like it's got wriggly skin going down.
yeah. That is definitely not smoke. Oh God. Yep. And oh
I
God.
wonder if BZ have got any of them at Mayhem.
Well, you know, we're talking about sort of pranking people here. I wonder if I think
shall I get me set? Go to the pound shop and I'll buy myself a shitload of googly eyes and stick them on all the hops.
Yes. Please. Yes, get yourself to the pound shop, buy a bag of googly eyes, and just
you
like
get a strip of googly eyes got here and just stick them on all the
yes, yeah, that's it. Just yeah, just do it. Just walk into the BZ tent and just googly eye all of the pods and the packs. Please, Albert, do it. Please, dear God, do it.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm deadly serious, mate. Please do it. Like, is Colin going to be there this weekend?
I don't think so.
Oh, see if you, please
get
Gassy or
I'll see if I can
get Gassy or Cheryl or somebody. Just get somebody to video you go. No, just a video you going in and just stand there for like 5 minutes, just putting googly eyes on the pods, just fishing them out of a bag, just sticking them on. Yeah, do it. Just please.
I don't think that. Well, I don't know. BZ do a lot of HK Army gear.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be a bit early for doing it, but if they have got them there, mate, you've got to do it. Good evening there, Chandy man. We're just sitting chatting. And I've still got the link. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Chandy, no,
Chandy man. Have you happened by any chance seen the HK pods? The new. Oh God, that's even. Oh God, it's oh no. It's even worse when you look at it directly in the eye. Oh, I feel. Oh no, I don't like the fact that it's looking at us. Oh no.
Definitely gonna have to try and get yourself to a pound shop after work.
Yeah, please, mate. Please do it.
Maybe not stick them on in case they're funny, but if I just place them all in, because they'll sit quite nicely in them holes. Just place them in.
No, I don't think. I don't know. I think they would see the funny side of it, and I don't think that they're going to do any harm sticking a few sticking the googly eyes in. But
I'll just place them on
yeah,
because like say there's a hole there, so they'll quite easily just sit.
yeah. Oh god. Any second now.
Yeah, how bad is the delay?
Yeah. Oh, it's not great. Like, and I'm gonna take that off the screen because I don't like the fact that it's looking at us.
Winging.
Seriously, mate. Just any second now, it's gonna come up on the stream. Any second now.
5 minutes later, any second now.
Oh, it looks like the stream's lagged out a little bit, so yep, it'll happen. It should happen soon.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, yep. Oh, I don't know. I'm not live. There we go. Oh, it's froze now. Shite.
Oh god. See, this is what happens when I actually touch stuff. It just like decides to freak out. Oh. When you're looking at it head on.
No, that with googly eyes was so funny.
Yeah. I don't like looking straight at it head on. Nah, it just oh nah. Each their own, but I think it's the paintball community seems to come to the resounding conclusion that it looks like a penis. Or it looks like a dildo.
I reckon that's a dildo that like yeah.
It's actually it's like something I'd maybe find in Chan's bedroom.
To go with these penises on his bed.
Yeah. Chan, are you going to come into the Discord server and fight your corner here?
Has he even downloaded
Nah,
it?
I don't think he has yet. Yeah, that is just. Oh, that's just glorious. That. That might help them sell. Yeah, it might actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
see a few few paintballers walking footy.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? I've got an HK army up your ass.
I'm carrying it in my pod pocket.
Oh nah.
Oh God. Well, can you remember there was the photo of that guy wearing only a mankini at a paintball game? I think he had like a couple of pods.
If he had them pods, oh no.
Oh, glorious. Just glorious. Oh man.
I'd love to know what on earth they were thinking.
Well, they've been thinking that they're going to create something
be
cool and scary and
we'll put a crappy skull on a pod.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
And make it. And you can't see them in the photos, but they reckon on the side of it there is a a finger giving you the bird.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh God.
NS Gear did a review on them.
Yeah.
And yeah, there is a skeleton hand giving you the bird.
So it's letting you know you can slip one in.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh man. Oh, it's. Hey, they've tried something. I'll give them that. They've tried to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it is basically. It's
either going to take off massively because everybody's going to think it's hilarious and everybody will want them, or it's going to be it's just going to be a massive flop. Oh, I think it's going to be a massive flop.
Yeah. You know what it is, though? The more that we're talking about them, the more that I want to get a set just to put googly eyes in them.
Googly eyes on it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, you know, like, I could get one of those. Oh, because the other thing is they're being sold as, like, what was it? Extended capacity or something. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really agree with that. I mean, yes, a normal pod holds around about 140 rounds. So if these apparently hold 150 rounds, so yes, technically well, in fact, not even technically, they just flat out do hold more paint than the average pod. But I'm pretty sure lock lids. There was somebody posted in one of the threads that lock lids used to hold about 160. So they are, I suppose, extended in the fact that most pods only hold 140.
Yeah.
But they're not. It's not like it's really a new thing. But then again, they didn't also say that carrying a little bit extra paint was a new thing, though, did they? So I haven't actually seen anything where they're saying that carrying extra paint in a pod is a new thing. So yeah, I can't really fault them on that.
I still don't like them.
No, they're a bit ugly, aren't they?
They're right up there with mag puffs.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of wondering though. Do you think you could cut the skull off and mount it to the front of a Winchester?
Yeah, no, you'd want a better skull.
Well, yeah, I suppose ultimately, yeah. But I'm kind of wondering if you could cut the front off, cut the skull bit off, mount it to like a Winchester or another small hopper, epoxy around, paint it all, and then stick some googly eyes in. Chan,
Where is the Discord link?
I'll send you it, Chan.
You need to download it. Oh, has he downloaded it?
Probably not, but
yeah,
right.
that could work with like one of them the 50 rounds. What's it? Is it Ant? Do the 50 round? Is it Ant?
I'm not sure. Then there's say G&G. You've got a 50 round
AP,
pod
something.
app. Yeah. Yeah. APP.
Not Ant.
Yeah.
That's it. APP. Yeah, I suppose you could put that on the front.
Yes, that's the one. That's the photo that we need. I've just seen it. Yes. Yep. So the only.
Be quite honest though, it doesn't look like a very nice pump.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that it looks like a pump at all is enough. Right. So. And I'll just share the link. Paste. There you go, Chan. You will need to download Discord first, though. Right. So, yeah, there's a couple of different options there that we could go down if we wanted to sort of make a skull-faced hopper.
Wouldn't you be better off just 3D printing one?
Well, yeah, in all fairness, we probably could get Chan or Rich to 3D print with something that looked better.
Probably better, yeah.
I reckon... I don't know, like, Chan could probably do the painting if we convinced him. Get it looking all cool and scary looking. Maybe just give it a bit of like a resin coat, just so that it's not going to be hard wearing.
See, I wouldn't want it scary. I'd want it looking like daft, like you say, googly eyes and like
comedic.
Him off Medieval, like him off Medieval.
Sir Daniel Fortescue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Couple
that would
of teeth
work.
Missing and one googly eye in it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could probably do that. I would say though, the problem with if you were to have like missing teeth sections, you'd run the risk of it being weaker for getting shot. Which is probably why they've gone for like the full teeth section with the HK pods. So you try and have missing teeth in, it's gonna make it harder to design. I mean, that'll just be two halves stuck together like most normal pods. But
That's another thing. Why is HK went with the skull? Surely they would have been better off doing like the HK logo.
I don't know. But what's going on there? I suppose they could have gone for the HK logo, but the skull is probably more universal, and it's a bit piratey and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I've just seen that Paul's shared the link to Click Clack Pew of the Kentucky rifle. That thing is brilliant,
isn't it?
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna share that. I'm gonna have a watch that video that you sent us after I end the stream, and I'm definitely gonna share that over onto Facebook, onto my Facebook page. But right, has anybody got anything that they would like to talk about in particular?
Where is it? Sorry, taught myself.
No worries. But yes, Sordan, ladies and gentlemen of the live chat, how does everybody feel about starting the rumour going that Planet Eclipse are producing a pump? I believe that if a few of us start spreading it slightly, we could probably get it going for a little while before, especially the last time that photo kind of did the rounds.
It was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was a few years ago, so there's probably a lot of paintballers that haven't seen that photo. So, in fact, I think, we'll talk. I'll post it up on the stream, because then.
I was laughing. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, I think I'll post the photo of the Planet Eclipse, pump, up on stream, so that if you see it, you know, right?
Chan's now put now what?
Now what?
Well, I'm guessing he's gone into the Discord, but he's put now what?
Right.
You want to go on the station area?
Is he? Hi. Bloody hell, that was quick. The Chandy Man is in. Awesome. And right, so.
What I was looking for was, you've obviously seen niche paintball, the guns that they do. Have you ever seen the skull pump, the LA Hitmen pump?
I'm not sure.
That is just a work of art.
Yeah.
And now that's how to do a skull. 2 seconds, let's see if I can find it. I'm sure I've put it on Click Clack.
Right then. Right, Chandy Man, you are now an admin, so I am going to invite you over onto. In fact, if you look down in the voice channels, there is the option there for the on-air section. If you just join that, you'll be able to speak with us on air. But if you're on your phone, you may need to use push to talk. I really should have like a section for like trusted people on here as well or something, so like people can come on and sit and talk if we're doing this and have people sort of live and stuff. Aha, there's the Charlie Man's and
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How we doing?
Not bad, man. What is the Charlie Man doing?
I'm currently packing up some 1/8 thumb drive Allen screws to ship out.
Awesome.
And unboxing various guns that have been sent. And booking in other guns that are yet to be sent.
Awesome.
I've sent you that pic of the niche LA Hitmen pump.
Right. So business is booming then, Charlie Man.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah, that's
Just
awesome to
trying
hear,
to
man.
find some sort of a just trying to find some sort of a headset. I mean, I haven't got time to do literally anything else, even though I've got plenty of
Yeah,
other work for my furnishings um,
yeah.
work, like wine bars and all sorts. I've got to get started and finished.
Wine bars.
Yeah, it's like well, I say wine bar. It's more of a gin bar.
Right.
To go
Sounds even
in
better.
in a
Not a huge fan of
kitchen.
gin.
Pours a gin on in tumblers, and it's going to have lights in, but it's a massive, like, 4-foot circle that mounts onto the wall.
Yeah. Very nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, Albert, I have seen those before. There's actually been
Now
somebody
that's how
has
to do a skull.
there's somebody has actually recently done a run of pump handles that look very, very similar to that.
I'm not a fan. Seeing them pump handles.
It's like I don't know what they are. I'm not sure if they're glass or what the crack is with them.
the resin, and
Yeah.
they look like dildos as well.
Yeah.
They do. They look like dildos.
What's wrong with that?
What? Having a pump handle that looks like a dildo?
It's been talked about.
Yeah. There is one. Have you not seen that bright pink?
No.
pump gun where it's got
Oh yes. The 04 Pro stock that's got a.
the one that we said that we were going to make Richie Richie Robinson use as a pump gun.
Yeah. Summer Drift, hello there, welcome to the live stream. It is currently
Hello.
frozen.
Yeah, no.
I have no idea why. Everything on my end says that things are running nice and smooth, but yeah, for some reason the live stream has crashed. I don't know if everybody can still hear audio or what is happening, but yeah, strange. Anywho, right, let's move over onto the share screen and hopefully the stream will catch up in a moment. Ah, there we go. Right, and so, ladies and gentlemen, on the share screen we currently have the niche the niche cocker pump, sorry, with their skull pump handle. So I'm just going to check this.
It's the LA Hitman. There wasn't many of them made. They were purely made for the LA Hitmen.
Yeah. It seems that the webcam has crashed again. I'm going to quickly adjust some settings here and see what happens. Hopefully things start running smoothly.
I said for
Oh God.
Stream output. Right, I'm going to drop down the bit rate.
Oh, that's disgusting.
you know which one that is, don't you, Dex?
What's that?
The pump I've just said. You just that one. Which one is?
I know. I'm pretty damn sure I know which one you're on about. But at this moment, I'm not going to go live with that. I'm not changing from the screen that I've got this on, just in case. So yeah, I think the I'm not sure why the camera has crashed, but either way, hopefully it comes back on shortly. Oh,
that pump gun would be good. Is if when you pumped it, there was it squirted white stuff out the end as well, like.
Well, you can get those. You can get white balls from.
Oh yeah, paintball, aye.
Oh God, Jesus! What the hell?
Have you never seen that before?
No, not that. I've just realised I was behind the time on the stream. What the hell is going on with my face?
Oh, that's definitely a comfy as that.
Oh dear God! Oh man! Oh Jesus Christ! That is a bad face to be pulling. What the hell was I even doing then?
You knocking one off by the looks of it.
Jesus Christ!
You've been patting your imaginary dog again, haven't you?
Ah, there we go. The screen's just changed.
It doesn't it?
Yeah. Richie says the audio's working, so that's good to know. Right, so as Albert has said, this is the LA Hitmen auto LA. Oh God, man. Oh, Albert's gone. Oh, can't that.
You know he's gone. You know he's gone when he starts whistling.
Yeah. Oh man, that is a hell of a face to be stuck on. That's like a full on.
Finally.
That's like a full on face, you know. Like if your mother says like if you make a face like that and the wind changes, it'll be stuck like that sort of face.
Oh, that's just you know what that reminds me of. Kevin and Perry, you know, when his mother used to say so, and he'd just go,
Yeah.
and stick his tongue out.
Yeah. What is it? You are so unfair. Yeah. Right. So yes, this is the LA Hitmen auto cocker pump. Was the first photo of it. Thank you very much, Albert, for that one. And moving on, that is the skull photo. The face down, the skull on it. Now that looks sleek and smooth and very tidy. Looks very sort of cool.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh,
now,
God.
if they'd done that,
Yeah.
saying that though, on the end of a pod and do that smoke colour, it's probably still laid in there.
It probably would to an extent, but that would have looked a lot cooler than the sort of the teeth and everything on the one that they've done now. Albert, I can still see that cocker pump. I haven't even opened that up, and I can still see it in the bottom left of the left corner of the screen. Right, so ladies and gents, I think me and Albert and anyone else that's watching the stream, we're going to try and start the rumor that Planet Eclipse are launching their own pump. Now, if you see it, yes, and it's going to be a stock class pump, or at least hybrid anyway. Now, if you see it, play along. But this is what you're looking for, right? There we go. Now, it's for anyone that's already seen this, you'll know yourselves that this was it was a Photoshop, and it's very blatantly a Photoshop. But when people don't pay attention and they just look at it real quick, they don't know that. And this actually got a lot of people going years ago, and I think we can probably have a bit of fun with this again. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that the stream may have actually conked out again. But anyway,
There's a surprise.
Yeah, what a surprise, huh? But yeah, if you see it, play along. It's we'll have a bit of a laugh with this. I think well, let's see if we can wind the Planet Eclipse stuff up a little bit. Oh no, the stream does actually seem to be moving. I think we've just got quite a big delay now. But yeah, it's let's just play along with it. And I mean, Planet Eclipse have kind of done the no, we're not releasing anything before, so we may be able to get a few people with this. Now, yes, anybody that looks at this too carefully is going to notice that it is a Photoshop straight off the bat, but I still think it's going to be fun. So yeah, let's definitely do this. Right, let's go back over onto the full screen there now, and hopefully this doesn't get stuck on a cum face again.
Just get stuck on your comfy.
Oh, just hear Chan muttering in the background, for God's sake, there.
Yes, yeah.
What do you think your pump gonna find for your Chan?
No, I don't want it.
Get Richie to play with that one.
Yeah.
Richie Robinson. Yeah.
No, there's been talks for a while now, Albert, of actually making something like making a very custom pump. And
Yes, the picture of that one that you sent me is very, very tame compared to what we had in mind.
Yep.
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're talking sort of like black mamba. It's rather. It's got a fair amount of free movement, so you can like barrel whip. Is barrel whip the right word? You come around like a bunker and like slap someone in the face.
It's actually pumping it. It's flopping about all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah. You with me? You know the kind of one.
You see, I still think we should get one that the tip is like just over the barrel tip, so that when you pump it, the balls literally shoot out the tip of the penis.
Oh god.
It'd be fairly easy to 3D print an over barrel one.
Yeah. You see, I kind of want to do that for a laugh.
So that it'd be shooting balls out the Jap's eye.
You just stick it on his
Pretty
other
much,
cock
yeah.
when he's not looking.
But yeah, that's it, Chan. You have the mission to 3D print an over barrel 3D penis. That is your mission, and I expect that to be balls as well.
Do they need to dangle or?
No, they can just be fixed. They don't necessarily need to dangle. I mean,
Funnily
dangling
enough,
is a bonus, but
Have you seen them dangling ones you can get to go on the back of bikes?
yes, I've got a set of those.
Underneath the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a set of those for when I'm like from when I used to ride back from work and it was dark, because they are actually surprisingly bright. But depending on the way that you're looking at them, like if you turn them the other way around, they'll look a bit like a heart.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but no, those things are surprisingly bright. Yeah. Oh god, no! Now the camera's stuck on a creepy face. Right, I'm just gonna close down this other window and see if that actually helps speed things up a little bit. Ah. But yeah, definitely gotta have a bit of fun with some of that. And
Well, I'm currently working on a bit of a custom pump handle for somebody.
all right.
Oh.
Yes.
Have you got any more details on that one there, Chan?
No, that's all you get.
Fair enough.
Because he's in the stream.
Ah, fair enough, right. So,
But who could it be?
so what are you doing with well, the most recent product that you've released has been the thumb screws. How are they going?
I've got 20 pretty much that are about to be shipped out.
Nice one.
Fair amount to the States, and then quite a few over here.
That's cool. I know. I saw that Colin wanted one.
Well, he's not told us.
Yeah.
Unless I've just overlooked the comment or what have you.
Probably just overlook because how many times he asks you to make stuff.
At least I think I saw Colin. I think I saw Colin say that he wanted one, and there was a couple of people saying could you hold off until payday and they'd get one and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've got no problem doing anything like that. I've just put them to one side and then tag them up as to who.
As to who that owed to, sort of thing, or who that's supposed to be, who you're waiting for. Bloody hell.
It looks like I've just got loads of fancy, like, Warhammer Christmas baubles, like, everywhere.
Yeah.
There's loads of stainless steel cogs.
Yeah.
With loops on.
That's actually not a bad idea, that, you know. Could you make them like Warhammer themed ones?
I suppose. I have got another thing in mind. Whether I have the time to develop it and actually do it is another question. But we shall see about that one.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm gonna start messing around with the blazer shortly, I think.
Right. Well, what do you mean messing around with the blazer? Please don't mess around with the blazer.
It's just not disco enough.
Leave it alone.
Why?
Because it's already perfect.
No, it can be
Yes.
perfect.
No, it can't. You are not going to
it can't.
improve on the Parmas stuff.
Yes.
No.
It's not going to be mechanical, just aesthetic, to be honest.
So...
What's it? Why sigh? I'm the one that usually sighs when you come to me with stupid ideas.
Yes, but can I also remind you, you never make any of my stupid ideas.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Because you're boring.
Right. Okay, Kevin.
You're no fun.
It's so unfair.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, 3D print me a penis.
I must.
Yes, you...
If I just need one of your phantom pump handles to get the dimension, because I'll have to put a little hole in the back of it for the
Yep.
for the rod.
You need a rod for the rod.
A rod for the rod. Yeah.
Yep. No worries. I'll drop a phantom in at some point, and we can start work on this.
I wonder if I did one and then did a cast of it and then remolded it in like silicon, and then if you use it on the phantom that you've got the little short barrel for,
Yeah.
then I don't know whether it would work or not. Whether you'd be able to like whip it round and direct the paint in different ways while the gun is stationary.
Oh, they full on wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for all the fun. Oh, God. Well, today started talking about penises type things, and it's continued on for the entire show, pretty much.
Well, it wasn't going to stop after I joined in, was it?
No, it was only going to get worse. At least you're not half naked this time.
How do you know?
Yeah, I was going to say, aye.
Yeah, good
Audio
point.
only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to turn webcam on.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Does it have webcam?
What, Discord? Yeah?
You kind of, yeah. It just is stream won't run up. We tried.
No, Paul, you don't have to worry. The penis isn't going on a Parma's market. It's going on a Phantom. But yes, this has to be done. So I might as well put in the video description that we also talk about penises a lot in this episode.
Oh, what the hell?
Right, I'm trying to find where I was. There we go. Yes, like I said, there is no need to worry. There will not be penises getting put on any Parmas markers. Well, actually, I can't say that for sure because Chan might actually just to wind it up. But
Put it on the blazer.
yeah. Well, I've actually got a quick topic that we can talk about. I saw on I think it was just on one of the normal paintball pages over the past couple of days. Somebody posted up and said, "Why is it that paintball snipers or first strike shooters always go for the head when they're shooting at people?" Now, I'll give my opinion first, and then let's see what you guys think. Well, I believe it's for two reasons. Because the vast majority of people that shoot first strike, or at least it seems like the vast majority of people that shoot first strike regular video their gameplay. So, shooting somebody in the head does look cooler. I'll totally admit that. But then the secondary thing is, when people are shooting first strike, generally they're shooting to try and shoot people at much longer ranges than you'd be shooting at with a normal paintball. And as I understand it, the shells on first strike are actually a bit... They seem as if they're generally a bit thicker than normal paintball shells. They're a little bit more... I don't know what the opposite... They're a little bit more durable than standard paintballs, let's say. They seem to have a bit thicker shell on them, especially. I know that there is some paintball or some snipers that will sand their balls down a little bit to make them a little bit thinner.
Ooh,
I know, but you know, they sand the nipples down off the top of them and stuff. Again, but
Really,
I think
the sit and stand, the nip,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
little.
they polish the balls.
yeah, that's it. They sand their nipples and
but-
polish their balls. Yes.
If this was just a normal big game, like by
Mhm.
the time they've done that, I would have already gone out, mowed the field, and then come back in.
Oh
and
no!
be having my lunch.
In all seriousness, Chan, there is some paintball snipers that will literally sit and sand the nipple off their first strike rounds the night before a big game. That's how serious some take it. So, like I was saying, the first thing is shooting somebody in the head from long range does look kind of cool. But then the second thing is the head at long range, aside from a marker, is going to be the most solid point on the body. And it's going to be the place where you're probably most likely to get a hit on somebody that's going to break at quite long range. Otherwise, you don't want to be spending 50 pence on a paintball if it's going to bounce off somebody, do you? So I think it's because the balls cost more and they fly further, but because they're flying further and they cost more, you want to ensure a break, so you shoot them where it's going to break. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's just purely because they look better. Most first strike shooters that I know of all have YouTube
Mhm.
accounts.
Yeah.
They're all sponsored, so they have to advertise the products and shite.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
You know, they make out that they're fantastic shots.
Mm.
You never see how many they miss.
Which is very true. Yeah.
I'd like to see, you know, if one of these YouTubers actually show the raw footage. How many shots did it take for him to pull off that fantastic shot where he's hit them through a tiny little gap?
Mm. Yeah. Lost you there, Albert, I think. You still there? I think we've lost him.
No purple minion.
Yes, the purple minion has dropped out, it seems. I don't know where it would be best for us to let him know that now he's dropped out.
Facebook chat.
Yeah. Sec.
Lots of bubbles.
Oh, I was going to sneeze and it's gone. Well, it's not gone, it's still there, but it's not coming out. So, Chan, while we're waiting for the purple minion to rejoin, I saw that you had a little bit of trouble on one of the pages.
The auto mag page.
Yes.
Yeah. Was entertaining.
Was that, sorry?
Was entertaining.
Yes. It was. It was. I don't understand why that guy seemed to have such a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them were looking at the perspective that if they thought, like, what's the use using it for an auto
Yeah.
type thing. I was like it wasn't designed to be used. It was a happy point. It was also the same size as though
Yeah.
you need to do with.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, it's basically like an Allen key. An Allen key can fit multiple markers. It just so happens that it happens to fit multiple markers.
Yeah, so basically, to be honest, the like pedant change of why this leverage is better than that leverage.
Mm.
Blah blah blah. I was like, look, the tools come. It's a bigger thing to get hold of
Mm-hmm.
than a station field. Let's see what your problem is. I'm not selling them for £100 each.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I
yeah.
do agree. It is, to me, it is it is a far better tool than a single Allen key, and I believe I've talked about this. I think it was in last week's video where I gave you a shout out because of them, because I do quite like it as a product. You know, it's something that you can chuck on a lanyard and you can wear when you go out to chronograph, or you can stick it down your top if you're on a site that allows you to have keys on field or anything like that. And it's something it's chunky enough that you can find it nice and easy, but it's not a massive piece of gear that's going to bother you when you're running around or when you're playing or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's also not as small as a single Allen key, which you could lose, which is the opposite of the big bulky Allen setters that carrying the single Allen key. You're going to lose one. If you lose a full set of Allen keys, then you've lost your full set of Allen keys. If you lose an individual Allen key, then you've lost one out of a set.
Yeah, for the size of the set of Allen keys I've got, just looking at them here,
Hello?
I can hear you again there, Albert.
Nice one. Bloody disconnect, man. Discord, disconnect and reconnect and disconnect and reconnect. They was just going bong, 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 bong. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Right, sorry about that.
No worries. We're talking about Chan's keys.
Oh.
Are you still there, Chan?
Yes, so yeah.
Right, Chan. Yeah, you were saying about your set of Allen keys.
Yes, just looking at them here, they are just over 6 inches long, including the biggest Allen key, because it's like a extended set.
Yeah.
So it's not just your standard imperial sizes. It's like mid sizes in between. So it's like 1/16, 5/64, 332, 7/64. Like there's loads of tiny ones in between the main sizes.
Yeah.
And I just would not be running around playing that because I'd just do myself an injury with that.
That's it. You don't want to get impaled on an Allen key, do you?
And then as for carrying around a single one, a lot of paintball pants I've had like mesh lined pockets.
Exactly.
And they just go through the holes.
So you then have a set of Allen keys that is missing an Allen key, which means you then have to go and buy another set of Allen keys to have two sets of Allen keys, one full, one complete, or one incomplete, that you then lose the Allen key out of the next time you take it out on the field. So you've now got two incomplete sets. But those things, your keys, it's big enough that it's not going to fall through a hole in your pocket, or you can stick it on a lanyard around your neck, or you can do whatever else you need to do with it. Yeah,
it's also it's a lot more visible than black oxide coated Allen key.
Yep.
The majority of Allen keys you buy, unless they're the partially powder coated ones, which come in quite bright colours, or I forget the process. Clark do a lot of tools with like a special coating, and obviously it's similar to the Freak inserts where each different colour specifies a different size fitting. But short of those, a normal Allen key dropped in the mud is fairly hard to see.
Yeah, how many Allen keys have been lost just out in the woods and paintball sites?
Well, I've been walking around or playing plenty times and found Allen keys, or
rusty old Allen keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are a very easy thing to lose, but the keys that you've had made up, you can get those. If especially if you're into custom gear, which a lot of sort of the classic marker users are, you can chuck that in next time you get something anodized. You get anodized a nice bright colour. So yeah, it's gonna stand right out.
Yeah. But like the main thing, especially with putting the loop on,
Mhm.
which somebody put in the comments suggested when I posted the initial photo, but I was already in the process of finishing up the loop. I was just sort of gauging the interest
Yeah.
to get some sort of attention on them before
Yeah.
I launch them completely.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
but
what you do with
the
like a
loop,
soft launch before a hard launch.
yeah, yeah. But the loops that I've put, just checking guns in the garden that have been. Um, I've got a chrono, like the virtue clock,
Mhm.
right hand gun shooting over the chrono. The tool, the loops over the middle finger of my left hand, so
Yeah.
I'm not having to put anything down
Yeah.
while I'm chronoing. I've still got the chrono in, like, hung over me hand.
Yeah.
Mine's on a lanyard. Like,
Mhm.
I'm not having to put stuff down on tables or
Yeah.
what have you while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Can he?
That's a good idea.
I was saying you should put a little plus and minus on for the thick gets like me.
See that I did initially think about that, but a lot of the regs that take it, it's not like a universal thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Ah,
clockwise is increase and vice versa. Like,
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
always balls me up because I always remember me. I think it was it me TM7
Mhm.
was reverse where, and I always get mixed up with it like, is it left or is it right to decrease or increase?
Yeah.
But thankfully, me E-Tech has it actually etched on the side of the reg.
yeah, that's one of the things I really like about the clips stuff is they put things like that on.
I'm surprised they didn't do it on the E-Mech
Yeah,
because there are nearly all the guns, the plus and minus for on the reg.
Mhm.
I mean, I think that's probably more because of the extra process that it'll have caused in the machine, and with it being a budget gun, it's not worthwhile for them to do.
I wonder if they've done it on the M170R.
Quite possibly.
Yeah,
You
because
kind of
that's
expect it
their
with that.
that's their flagship mechanical gun, isn't it?
Yeah. Which, to be honest, I think has actually been overshadowed by the EMAC.
What made me laugh was at the Grand Central Classic. Did you see what the sandbaggers were shooting?
AMAX.
Yeah.
But were they shooting that because they don't generally play with mechs and they were borrowing stuff? Or were they actually using those because that's what they have decided that they want to actually shoot?
What what I seen and what I heard was they had a few mechs that they were messing around with doing nice patterns and
Yeah.
the what is it, reinforced, what's the bodies made out of,
GNU
reinforced
or
nylon.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat reinforced nylon.
Yes.
Yeah. And they all had, like, one guy had loads of, it had dollars all over it, and another guy was something else. But they were just bog standard Amex, but
Yeah.
just with with frames that had been, what do you call it when you dip them?
Hydro dip.
Ugh.
Hydro dipped. That's
Hate
it.
hydro
Yeah, they've been
dipping.
hydro dipped. Yeah, they've been hydro dipped.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate hydro dipping. It's
They're
just
not very good, like.
I had bad experiences.
Yeah, I know exactly where he's going with it.
Yeah, I had a WGP Oracle that I bought for cheap because it had been apparently sent off and hydro dipped, and then the guy it wasn't working, so he'd never rebuilt it or something. I can't remember what his excuse was now. So I rebuilt it, and some parts of it had literally been hand painted. That wasn't the problem bits I had issues with, because I mean those bits you could literally just clean the paint off. The bits that I had an issue with was obviously whoever had stripped it didn't know what they were doing, so they'd stripped everything off that they could, and then hydro dipped the marker, but they'd hydro dipped it with the valve still in place. So it then never dried out properly either, because obviously it had a pocket in it that water must have sat in. So the valve was actually rusted. So I had to like basically bray the valve out, clean everything up, and I actually got it shooting nice, and then sold it on. And the guy was very, very happy with it that I sold it on to. But there was the valve was hydro dipped in place and then rusted on the inside of the valve, like the springs and stuff were rusted. It was just. It wasn't nice. I mean, the hydro dip in itself looked kind of alright, but not really my sort of style.
It doesn't last, does it? It
No,
wears
that's
off.
the other thing, yeah. Yeah, the hydro dipping doesn't last. I mean, it depends on how hard you play with your marker, really, I suppose. But I've heard in some cases it'll last like 6 months, and some it'll last years.
It depends on what you hydro dip as well. A lot of people like hydro dip hoppers. It seems to go well on hoppers. But then see, they don't get shot to the I'm on about the air guns, because a lot of people hydro dip air rifles.
Yeah.
But they're not going to take the abuse that a paintball gun takes.
No, that's it.
You're not going to be shooting another air rifle, are you?
No,
So,
that's it. There isn't many people who actually shoot back when you're shooting an air rifle.
no.
Richie Wong says fondue. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
God knows.
Yeah.
Oh, you're up to 201 subscribers.
Oh, awesome. That's really awesome. That means I'm less likely to drop back below the 200 now. Because the last time I celebrated a milestone, which I think was like 100 subscribers, the last time I celebrated a milestone, like I think it was like 3 people or something unsubscribed, so I dropped back below.
I unsubscribe you now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. Anywho, I think it's probably about time that we draw the show to an end, because
we'll just walk on.
Yeah, it's but I know I've got work tomorrow. You've got work tomorrow. Chan's gonna go off and make cool things, so. But
Is infinitely busy.
Yes, that's it. Chan is infinitely busy. But at the minute, Chan, this is pretty much how we are doing the Monday night live streams, because for some reason, my laptop frankly isn't powerful enough to run the chat, the stream, and webcam chat. So this is basically how we're doing things on a Monday night from now on, for the moment. So now that you know how to use Discord, you can join one on Monday night again as well.
Alright, so it's a multiple. The both streams are now a multiple person type.
Well,
no, this is just something new you thought of tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it. I just need a bit of help tonight. But I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of tempted to just log into this sort of section on the Monday night anyway. And if any of you happen to be online, you can just drop in and have a bit of talk as our stream. But
I reckon you should open it up also get more people on the Discord, wouldn't it? Like, so people can actually ask you questions instead of just typing them up.
Yeah. Oh, Richie's saying it's fondue dip. Yeah, as in the hydro dipping. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe we didn't get that. But what I was saying, I'm thinking I might actually start another section where we can, because you can give people ranks or roles in the Discord server. So if I create another role section, and then if somebody wants to come on, we can open it up to them to be able to come on. We can sit and talk to them for a little while, and then just remove the role from them. They give them like a temporary role so that they can come in and sit and talk with them. I mean, that might actually work.
Yeah. I like that idea.
We could do this a little bit like a radio station, and if they're being an arsehole, we'll just cut them off.
If they're being dicks, you can just cut them off.
Yeah. Oof. If they're being an HK pod, you can just cut them off.
Oh, and we're instead of being back to the van life, it's going to be we're back to the pods.
back to the pod in the van.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
to get the van.
Chan, I don't know if you were on the stream when I mentioned
Damn
it,
you,
but I
what
said
else
to
have you?
Dex what I should do is if BZ have got them pods at Mayhem, I was thinking about sticking some googly eyes on them.
Yes. Definitely, man. It's got to be done. You've got to do it, Albert. Now that you've mentioned it, you have to do that.
Would be funny.
Yes, it would be really funny. But
As soon as people see you do that, if they have the pods, they'll be coming to you to see if you've got any more stickers left.
Probably.
yeah.
Guarantee that's what'll happen.
Yeah, mate, you got any more than googly eyes? Yeah.
Not trying to deal drugs.
So do go to the pound shop and buy absolute shitloads and start selling them. There you go, mate. Buy your googly eyes for your HQ Army pods.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Get your googly eyes here.
Sell them as a complete installed package. Just cover yourself in the googly eyes.
No, you need a Mac with just like little bags of googly eyes, like fastened to the inside, so you can just
Yeah, you just
open your
walk
Mac up and
want some googly eyes?
you're looking for something for this weekend, mate. Yeah, do you want a packet of 5?
Why would it be?
What was that, Jan?
Why would it be 5?
Well, you never
Why
know.
would it be
5.
Who would buy 5? Well, somebody that's got 2 in it. Well, maybe somebody's
already bought 5.
maybe somebody only needs 1 googly eye.
Oh, have you not seen the advert that HK have put out though as well?
Where
He's walking into a 7-Eleven,
yeah,
opens up the fridge where you would get the beer, and he pulls out a pack of pods.
yeah, a 6-pack.
No.
Yeah. Richie says those pods honestly minging.
yeah, you're right there, Richie.
Yeah, that's it, Richie. The fact that there's
Dildo pods.
yeah, there's flesh coloured ones, as people are saying, it's
There's flesh coloured ones.
Yeah,
Chan, have you not seen the smoke ones? They're not smoke. They are like pink. They are flesh coloured pink.
Honestly, and it's like textured, so it looks like wrinkly skin.
Oh,
Honestly,
Yeah.
that kind of no.
I've said it must be a piss take.
Chan, after this, once the stream ends, I'll go back on and I'll send you the link to the wrinkly skin
No, I'm
pods.
pretty sure I've seen it. I just kind of glossed over it.
Yeah. Well, mate, before there, I was opening these, like I opened it up and I must have accidentally clicked on something because it like was looking at you head on, and the nose of the thing is even in the right place as well. The nose is perfectly lined up for a urethra.
Oh god.
I'm trying to be politically correct. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the 4 of you that have hung round and continue to watch the stream, thank you. Well, one of those is probably Albert. So,
Two of them are me, actually.
oh well, there we go. So I'm streaming to 2 other people. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, thank you very much for those of you that have hung around and continue to watch the stream. For those of you that may happen to watch this later and continue to watch the full thing, thank you very much for watching.
God help you.
Yeah, God help you. Probably not great to watch this at work. But thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure to entertain you tonight. Guys, would you like to say anything?
Bye.
Bye.
Fair enough. Not much to say from Channy Man and Albert. But thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure to entertain you all. And I guess we shall see you next time. Oh, that's the wrong button. Damn, I really did that well. Yeah. I thought I'd worked this out earlier on, but obviously not. So thank you very much, and bye bye.
Ta.